Plus, it must be nice to turn things around as a group and get the win, obviously.
Yeah, it was nice to play 4 quarters of good footy. We've kind of struggled with that all year, and I think we won every quarter yesterday and got the win.
Where do you think the change came from yesterday?
Yeah, just in that 4-quarter performance, obviously against Port Adelaide, we didn't put 4 quarters together. So I thought, just playing that 4 quarters, got us over the line. And I thought we've played some really good footy this year so far. And so it's just about continuing to do that and making sure we're doing it for longer periods in the game.
How's the shoulder? Did you definitely sublux it against Carlton?
No, shoulder's really good, so feeling really well. Feeling really good, mate.
Bo Waters was a late out yesterday. Do you know how he's faring and if he's maybe in contention for this weekend?
No, he'll be a big chance to play. So he was close, had a fitness test Saturday morning. Didn't quite come up, and no, he'll be a big chance to play.
Would Scully have done enough then to keep his spot ahead of Bo, or what do you think will happen?
Oh, look, I thought Will was very good yesterday, so I'm not exactly sure. Depends on which way the coaches want to go, mate. With matchups and all those sorts of things.
The backline was very good, wasn't it? And that was the core of your win almost, wasn't it? And you in particular, very strong.
I thought our forwards were very good as well, and I thought our midfield pressure was good. I thought backs were good too, yeah.
I guess last year, just to get the victory, there's obviously maybe some self-doubt, maybe there wasn't, but to maybe just get a little bit of momentum and obviously conversion. A lot of things clicked yesterday that haven't clicked this year so far. Yeah, no, look, we were very confident. We've always been very confident in our ability. Like I said, we've played some really, really good footy this year. We played a great first half against Freo, dropped away in the third quarter. Port Adelaide, we played poorly in the last quarter. Hawthorn were absolutely flying and still are, when we played them. So we feel like we've played some pretty good footy already this year. We haven't been getting the results, some lapses, some poor kicking, but it was nice to put a better, more rounded performance together yesterday, and hopefully we'll see more of that going forward.
Do you have a theory on what's happening with Lacra's goal kicking? Everyone else seems to. Someone's saying now it's to do with his pad on his arm, and it's overbalancing him or whatever.
Mate, I just worry about my own kicking, mate. I just concentrate on that. I'll let Lecker worry about his kicking.
Have you been surprised though that he has been, because he's such a good kick, that he has been so inaccurate?
I haven't really. No, look, Lecker's a great kick, mate. He'll sort it out.
And just Shara mentioned the reception that Nick received, and obviously I'm not sure where on the ground you were at that time, but your recollections of the moment when he...
No, same. I actually, thought that a fight broken out or something had happened, but no, it was just Nick coming back on. It was great to have him back, and like Sharad said, great boost for the fans and the boys, and then obviously I think the mids really enjoyed it as well.
Darren, a lot of talk that Nick is the most important player at the club. Do you subscribe to that theory?
Look, footy's won with a real team effort. It takes a lot of players playing well to to win every game, and Nick's a very important part of what we do. Obviously, so I think it's really hard to judge who's the most important player. It can change week to week depending on who you're playing, but there's no doubt about it. He's a very, very good player for us.
How did you feel Callum Sinclair went? Obviously, Nathan Nui's absence.
How did
you feel he played and it sort of filled in?
Terrific. I thought Cal was great. I think he's been terrific since he got to the footy club. Loved his attitude, his work rate. I think he's played really good football, and it'll be interesting to see which way the coaches go. How much game time with Nick this week, and sub in or out, and all those sorts of things. So, big chance for Cal to continue to play footy for us, or if he goes back, I think he's really developed and learned a lot. So, no, he's been terrific.
Won the tackle count quite convincingly yesterday. As a defender, is it comforting knowing that the players are doing the work up the ground?
They are, yeah. And I think our pressure's been pretty good all year. So that hasn't been a real concern for us. It's been a bit more with ball use and stuff like that, but our pressure's been pretty good all year.
In a game where you've got so much more possession than the other side, is it even more pleasing that the tackle count is in your favour like that?
Look, we focus pretty hard on the tackle count, and we've got some mids in there that really set the standard with Pritis and Selwood. So, no, we've been tackling pretty good all year. So, yesterday was no different.
Have you seen Luke Shuey this morning, and how's he pulled up?
I think he's pulled up pretty well. I haven't had a good chance to chat to him about his injury, but I'd assume he's a chance to play, but I don't know for certain.
What do you make of Brisbane at the moment? They've obviously had their struggles to start the season.
Yeah, look, they obviously played some really good footy during the NAB Cup and then haven't been playing so well over the last few weeks. But, we'd expect them to be at their best come Saturday, and that's how we want to face them. They beat us up there last year, so it's a real challenge there for us.
If you get through this weekend unscathed, 250 comes up next week. Are you aware of that milestone, and what does it mean to you?
250 next week. Yeah, I knew it was getting close. Yeah, so it's it'll be nice, mate. It'll be great to have been able to play it at one club and then obviously with the club that I grew up supporting as well.
You're the second longest serving captain now after your coach. Does that fill you with pride? Is that something you're extremely proud of?
Not really, no. I'm not one for counting games and all those sorts of things. It's not a huge issue for me, but it's been, I feel really proud to captain the football club, but, it's not a big concern for how long.
Have you started
it is.
considering your future, and are you contracted another year, is that right?
No, I'm not, no.
Okay. Has that been weighing on your mind at all, coming to your mind?
No, it hasn't, no. So I think, I haven't really thought about it, to be honest, but I'd assume perhaps we'd talk at the end of the year.
Form-wise, you're saying as good as ever. How about physically? How are you holding up?
Physically, I feel good, yeah, really good.
So if you were to go another year, do you feel your body could handle the revisit?
Currently, yeah, but things change and there's still a long way to go in the year, mate.
You sort of done the year-by-year proposition thing for the last couple of years in terms of deciding what will happen with your future. Is that the way that you like to go about your football, just in saying that there's almost no tomorrow and just see what happens down the track?
No, that's not the motivation. That's not the reason I do it. It's just more just to see, where the club's at and if I can still contribute and be part of it, and if I still got the real desire to play.
If you play on one more year, would you like to stay captain or see someone else in charge?
Same answer I usually give, and that's just whatever the club decides, mate. Whatever the, if they think that's what's best, then I'm happy to be captain, and if it's time for someone else to take over, then I'm happy with that as well.